figure out how to find Guillermo so they can send him a text to be like, we're having so much fun and we're doing so great without you, because none of them have his fucking phone number, and they revealed that they don't know his last fucking name. So Naja, at one point, she's like, Guillermo... No, bitch!
Guillermo!
And then finally, like...
we do in the shadow spoilers, I guess?
Yeah, sorry, I'm spoiling season 2. Season 3's been out for a while, fuck off.
Hi, everybody! Okay, pause on screen now.
What? Where's the... Hi.
Where's my dad?
Okay, I never know where it is. Anyways...
It's the round thing that isn't a light.
Whatever. Anyways, so he gets to La Théâtre des Vampires.
Hi, Addie! Addie's my one viewer.
Hi, Addie.
This is what you decided to date.
Shut up and let me fucking finish!
Okay.
They go to the theater. It's a vampire theater. They think they're gonna see a fancy vampire show, and they're being part of fancy vampire society. Joke's on them, because it's a trap to kill them because they've been avoiding judgment for the Vampire Council for a while. So Guillermo realizes that this is what's happening, and he's like, well, I have to go save them because they're all gonna die, and I really can't let them die because I have an anxiety disorder and a codependency thing going on with Nandor. Woo! So he goes there.
Codependency, you mean love?
Yes, they're in love. It's so toxic. I love it. He's so cute. The actor that plays him is fucking adorable. At one point, he's trying to figure out how to get into the building, and the cameraman who's following him, because this is a documentary, kind of like Parks and Rec.
Yes.
The cameraman who's following him is like, I don't know how the fuck you're gonna get to this building because all the doors are locked, and the camera guy turns around, and he turns back, and Guillermo has shimmied his way up a pipe onto the roof, and he looks down, and he goes, cool, right? And I'm like, yes, fucking cool, you're adorable! He goes in, he kills an entire theater of vampires while his 4 owners, I guess, I don't know, are tied to chairs on stage, and they're just watching this like, oh no, we thought he was basically pudding with a face. Shit.
Nandor has a boner, I assume.
Yes. And then he finishes killing an entire theater of vampires, and Nandor's like, Guillermo, do you have something you want to tell us? And Guillermo's like, my name is Guillermo de la Cruz. And I'm like, I'm a hole, babe! I'm a fucking hole! You can use me like a goddamn glove! Fuck!
Said Vaughn on stream for my 2s of audience.
Oh, there we go.
And possibly my dad, who sometimes watches these back.
That's fine. I don't give a fuck.
Sorry, Dad!
I'm beyond shame at this point. I want to fuck Guillermo de la Cruz. I know he doesn't exist and he's not a real human being, but that doesn't matter, and it's never stopped me before. Shit!
Well!
You have schmutz in your hair.
Yeah, probably. It's probably my, thing.
Yeah, I think it's a product.
It's definitely a product. Speaking of which, I need you to, help me shave my head today. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Hell yeah! I don't like
Bye,
shaving it
stream.
myself. There was Vaughn. Vaughn's gone now. Bye, Vaughn.
Bye!
Vaughn just got home, brought me the cheddar cheese that I forgot, which was funny because I told my coworker I was making quiche, and she went, do you have cheese? And I went, yeah! You know, like a liar. Because I'd forgotten we'd eaten the cheddar cheese in the quesadillas we made 2 weeks ago. So I assumed we had cheddar cheese. We did not have cheddar cheese. Get out. Okay, bye, Vaughn. Hi! Siobhan's been watching What We Do in the Shadows and had to tell me about it, whether or not my stream was starting. So that is what you get, too. You also get What We Do in the Shadows. I need to stay in screen somehow. It's very hard to stay in screen when I'm in my kitchen. Anyway, hi! Hi, everybody! My thing's a little too loud, I feel like. Hold up. Just a little bit. I did like 3 sound checks. Vaughn, will you get my water from my room?
What do you want?
Will you get my water bottle from my room?
Fucking hell.
And give me the water pitcher? I'm talking to my stream. I'm doing money things.
Point your camera away from me, sir. Not let them see my
I don't know, it's just Addie.
unclothedness.
I mean, it's Addie, it's also Badger, but...
But you also post this shit on YouTube later.
That is true.
Here's some water, fucker.
You're nowhere within screen. I want you to know that.
Get out of the fridge! Not you.
The screen starts about here at the oven. At the...
That's fully
sink.
the counter. You're doing amazing, sweetie.
I tried to... Fuck you! Fuck off. Anyway, hi, I have a new lipstick. needed water. Anyway, we're making quiche today. We haven't done a baking stream in a long time. I felt like doing one, so here we are. My chair is over in the corner so that I can bring it over so that I can, like, sit when the stuff is rising. Because I don't know about you, but goddamn, my everything hurts all the time. I have some of my classmates at a trans supportive thing today. Yay! Go trans support! Go support for the transes. That's an inside joke between me and my coworkers. The transes. I am the transes. Made a joke at some point. I don't know where I'm going. Anyway, we're making quiche. We're gonna make some quiche. I bought a pie tin so we could make quiche because I didn't own a pie tin. Vaughn, we own a pie tin now.
Well, it's glass, so I don't know if it's a pie tin.
You know what? Shut the fuck up. This is a good thing. Stop trying to ruin things.
I'm so glad you bought that thing that you bought.
Siobhan said it's made of glass, so I don't know if it's a pie tin. It's called a pie tin, even if it's made of glass, because that is the colloquial name for it. I know it's not a tin! What do you want me to call it? A pie pan? Pie dish? That's ugly. A pie tin rolls off the tongue. So I don't care if it's glass, it's a pie tin. It's a pie tin, and you can suck my dick about it, bitch. That's for you and your fucking girlfriend, Vaughn. Who said the exact same thing. I hate you both. I hate you both so much. It's Pyrex. And this is Pyrex. We have so much Pyrex. My mom would be so jealous right now, except she doesn't watch my shit because she doesn't love me. Okay, it's a pie dish, homie. But pie dish is stupid. Vaughn just called it a pie plate, which is more stupid. It's a pie tin. Pie tin sounds good. Pie dish makes me want to fucking shove my head into a blender. I will shove my head into a blender before I call this thing a pie dish. Except in the context of telling you it's not called a pie dish. Why is my... Anybody else notice my neck is, like, kind of forward? Like, I'm just kind of hunched. Anyway. Quiche. We're making quiche. I gotta make the dough first. But we're making quiche. I'm gonna need so much water. I should put on, like... Pie plate feels illegal, doesn't it? I should put on, like, something to have in the background of this goddamn stream. Hold on. Lo-fi. Okay. Oh, that's too loud. Great! Perfect! Iconic. Show-stopping. It felt too silent in here. But I have this Stormcloak seasoning thing that I made based off a recipe, and with my, hold on, my mortar and pestle that I own, which is one of the ones that isn't like stone, so it like has a good sound instead of like the bad sound that makes me want to throw myself into the sea because it feels like it's crushing my bones. So I have that, and then look, these are all herbs from my garden. That's currently on my windowsill in my room. I'm very proud of it. It's got rosemary, thyme, parsley, and some basil to ornament the final quiche with. Because am I making, like, stuff to go on top? No. Thank you for the host, Badger! Yay! There was a random dude in my class at the... Calm down. Take a breath. Calm down. There was a random dude in my class at the group of tables I sat at, and he said they were a great group of girls. I was silent for a second, then one of the girls said, and Tom, and then two of them said, if you feel like a girl, it's okay. And I was like, yay! Go Tom! Do you want me to call you, I call you Badger. Do you want me to just continue with that? No other names for you? You are totally welcome to do whatever name. I know you sometimes use Ashley. I just want to know what you would prefer. It was the first thing I experienced in the classroom today. That's so nice. That's so good. I love when you find, like, random acceptance in random places and you're just like, oh my god, acceptance? What the fuck? Let's just go with Badger with this account. Okay, cool. Badger it is. So I should probably start making dough. I don't know if it's going to be big enough to do dough, but I don't want to get the big bowl out yet. So there's going to be a lot of, like, cutting and stuff. It's going to be, the quiche is going to have broccoli, pepper. I think it's like yellow pepper. I think it's yellow pepper. Yellow pepper and onion. Because those are the things I like. And Maya's not here. So I'm not feeding last time I made this quiche, I was feeding Maya. And I did specifically not put onion in it, only to forget and put garlic in it, which Maya also can't eat or they will die. So so mad. Stupid Ren. Stupid Ren almost killed one of his best friends, which, you know. But this time, Maya's not here to eat it. So, I love you, Maya. I'm putting onion in my shit. Okay. This stuff is not going in the dough, though. This is for the actual thing. Oh, that's so aromantic. Aromantic. Not me. Okay. This is actually from you can't quite see it, Skyrim cookbook that my Uncle Jeff got me for Christmas, I think 2 years ago now. Thank you, Uncle Jeff. Every time my Uncle Jeff gets me a gift, it's always a banger. I don't think my Uncle Jeff has ever gotten me a gift that wasn't a banger. It's very interesting, because I noticed this. That part of my family breaks it up between him and his wife for Christmas gifts, where he does the boys and she does the girls. And when he started doing my gifts instead of her, my gifts were a lot more tailored to me. I think just because, like, not a girl. And Jeff just has known me a lot longer. So he was just like, oh, yeah, Skyrim. Let's just get Ren Skyrim stuff. You want James Bond sheet music? And I'm just like, yeah, I do, Uncle Jeff. So now I have James Bond violin sheet music, and I have a Skyrim sweater that I really like, and I have this cookbook that I love. Anyway, point of the story, Uncle Jeff, you don't watch these. Thank God, because I don't know what I could do. Like, it's better not, like, I love my dad, but he expects me to be an awful person at this point. I don't know what I would do if my uncles or the rest of my extended family started watching these and seeing how much I just, like, am a total bastard in, like, the fucking way. I'm awful, and my family has a very specific viewpoint of me that does not fit with my online persona, and I don't want them to see it. So, can you imagine? Oh my god. I need a cup of all-purpose flour. Cheat towards the mic, Ren, you fucking idiot. There's no audio panels in this fucking kitchen because it's a kitchen. One day, when I'm done building this computer, I'm gonna think the first thing I'm gonna start looking into is actually a lav mic. Even before I try to get, like, through the Oculus shit, because I do still want to get an Oculus again. Because I miss them. But, like, I think a lav mic would be very useful, just because, like, hi! I use a Blue Yeti right now, and there's only so much Blue Yeti can do. I don't own rye flour, so we're using whole wheat flour instead, because that's what I have. And it turned out okay last time, when I used the whole wheat flour instead of any rye flour. So it should turn out just as well this time. Come on. Oh my, already there's flour all over the place. Hold on. We're forgetting something. Ren. Where the fuck is my,
Where the fuck is my, I found my apron, my Dunkin' apron, because I used to work there, back when I made minimum wage, like a slut.
There's the amount of ASMR you're gonna get for this time. Just so I don't get flour all over my clothes, because I like this shirt. I'd rather not get flour all over it. Fun time baking with a pie tin right now. I'm gonna keep calling it a pie tin. Fuck off! Is the fact that I'm gonna go home in a week from yesterday, and probably bake other pies, because it's Thanksgiving, and my mom and I and my sisters, we all stay up super late and make pie because we hate each other. Sluts make minimum wage. Sluts technically do not make minimum wage. Sluts tend to, which I'm interpreting here as prostitutes, make a lot more than minimum wage. This is a pro-sex worker stream. They deserve respect, you know? As do we all. So, and Stormcloak seasoning. I need half a teaspoon of salt. Fucking hell. You guys can't see it, but over there I actually have, my kitchen is the only thing lit right now, and everything else is lit by Christmas lights in my house. So like you got Christmas lights that are actually there all year, that are currently lighting my living room, and then the actual Christmas tree that I've had for 3 weeks now, because I am that bitch. I'm the worst, and I'm a whole bitch about it. I also bought a wreath at Trader Joe's. Vaughn, did you see the wreath? The wreath on the door! I put a wreath on the door! Cool! I'm yelling at my roommate across the way, which I'm sure is fine, and I'm sure is totally what they want to hear. Half a teaspoon of salt. Is that a teaspoon? I can't read. Come on. Come on. Fuck! I've had like a cold. I actually went and got tested for COVID the other day. Not because I had COVID, but because I had like a sore throat and the sniffles. And I was 90% sure it was a cold. But nowadays I'm always just like, I need to be sure. Especially because my family currently has it. Not the family I live with, but, which I guess the family I live with is only Vaughn. So, there's that. But, like, half a teaspoon of storm cloak seasoning. Fuck. That's this. Which is a mixture of, I think, like, I don't remember. Dill, mustard seed, fennel seed, mustard. Yeah, mustard seed, dill, fennel seed, and something else. I don't remember. You can look it up. Fuck. I keep losing track of my fucking train of thought! Boop. Cool. So I'm combining it, and then I'm rubbing in the butter, which is like 6 tablespoons of butter. But my family's currently sick, so that's sad. Not a fan of that. In all honesty, I don't like it when my family is, you know, has the plague. They're fine. They're completely fine. And they will be out of quarantine before Thanksgiving, so that's nice. But, I am, you know, worried. But they're okay. They only have mild symptoms. But anyway, because of that, I was like, I have a cold, I'm gonna go get tested. And I'm negative, of course, because it's literally a cold. But I like checking on things, because I'd rather check on something and, it be nothing than not check and be sorry later. But also, like, I did not tell them that sometimes I question my gender. Only 2 people in real life know. I have no idea how to respond to it, but it was really nice to hear. Luckily, you're tested negative. Yeah. Sometimes, here's the thing. Sometimes people randomly clock you as a trans anytime you do anything, like, gender non-conforming. They're like, oh, that person must be trans. And so they talk about it forever. That feeling when the girl you like is hanging out with her other friends, and the only time you get to see this girl is on Sundays, and it hits you right into the anxiety and they're not having friends in real life anymore. Yikes! Christ, man. Way to come in, Nev. Hold on, I'm getting the butter. It's butter time. Butter dough. Dog win the butter. Butter dough. Butter dough. Butter dough. That sucks. That really sucks. I know that feeling pretty well. 6 tablespoons. 6 whole tablespoons. Shove them up your ass. I dropped the butter. But luckily it didn't touch it. It didn't touch the floor for too long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is exactly 6 tablespoons of butter. Perfect. Rub in the butter until you have a consistency like coarse breadcrumbs. I don't think I'm going to do this right, because whenever it says rub in the butter, I always assume I'm going to take a stick of butter and just... It doesn't say do anything with the butter, or cut it at all, so I'm physically just going to plop that in there and then literally rub it together and hate the entire experience. Because why would I do anything that makes sense? Oh, I'm gonna hate this. So bad. That's awful. I forgot about this. Oh, that's a bad feeling. It doesn't hurt. It's sensory bad. Sensory bad. Don't worry about falling the quiche. I lie about food. I lie about food related. I fall at anything. Fuck. Don't worry about failing the quiche. I fail at anything. I'm actually really good at this quiche. I've made it before. It tasted really good. You can ask Vaughn. Vaughn's gone to their room, but it is. Wheat flour's got such a bad texture. You shove what up your ass? I don't think I said anything about ass. I'm having an autism bad. I'm having a bad time with this texture. Oh God, kill me. Find a better deal, shove it up your ugly ass. You heard us right, shove it up your ugly ass. Bring your trade, bring your trade, bring your wife. We'll fuck her, that's right, we'll fuck your wife. I remember that. I haven't done anything gender non-conforming at school as far as I know, but I might be wrong, I guess. Sometimes you're also just clockable. I know I was clockable, but also I was very gender non-conforming. I was a tomboy through and through. Everybody kind of thought I was just not like other girls, though, I guess. People tend to clock it a lot more with, like, clockable. Yeah, that's the term. People tend to see it a lot more, I feel like, with trans women than it did with trans men, because trans men, and I think that's more to do with the, kind of demonization of things that are feminine. So, a young trans man who's not quite conforming to the female norm is just not like other girls until they say something out, until they say otherwise. And then, you know, a trans woman is just, you know, ridiculed. I hate this so much. It's so bad. I think I'm going to fling myself into the sun. On the first day of meeting this class, I saw a girl in my class and immediately got the vibe she's gay. And later that day, she said she's gay. Yeah, see, that happens. Egg. Egg? Somebody put, I don't think I have Charlie's, thing anymore. Somebody put the egg in the fucking chat. Somebody put Charlie's egg in the chat. God, please, dear God. Oh God, make it stop. I'm having a sensory bad time. A bad sensory time. Oh my God. Ah, this is awful and I hate it. Charlie's egg. Like, yeah, like Charlie Art, one of my friends who also does stream. There's so much flour all over the place, of course, because I'm trying not to stim uncontrollably into my fucking, into my fucking dough. I said egg, the trans term. Egg? Is there a trans term I don't know? Do you, a cis man, know a trans term I don't? Oh, one of their emojis is an egg. Okay, this resembles correspondence. Ah, get it off, 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 get it out from under my nails. Ah! Kill me! Kill me! Shit! An egg is a suspected if referring to someone in the present trans person who doesn't realize they're trans yet. I learned about egg a few weeks ago because of the YouTuber One Topic. Ah! I didn't hear this term before. That was awful, and I hated it so much. If someone shows trans, their egg is cracking. Okay, that's kind of fucking hilarious, actually. Okay. And a third cup of ice water. Add just enough water to bring the dough together. Form into a disc, wrap in plastic, and refrigerate for 30 minutes until ready to use. Okay, hold on. I need... Ah! Okay. Fuck. Wait, it's over here already. Why am I doing this? I don't have plastic, I have aluminum foil. Now, I remember specifically that not working very well last time because the aluminum foil doesn't come off as well. But I also remember making it accidentally weirdly sticky last time. So we'll see how this goes. I follow Transstream and she has said she has cracked some eggs. Oh, Vaughn cracks eggs all the time. Vaughn, somehow, everyone who hangs out with Vaughn turns out to be a trans. One of the transes, including me. I didn't know until they knew. So, happens. Put that there. Just gonna somehow form this into a dough, I guess. I mean, this is slowly coming together. Oh, I should probably do that with a, You know, I probably should have done this with a spoon. What about Greg, though? Greg is our one cis friend, who we didn't expect to be cis, but he's very cis. Although Vaughn makes jokes that it's gonna come out anytime. But Vaughn is our only cis friend. I mean, not Vaughn. Vaughn's not cis. What the fuck? No, Greg. Greg is our only cis friend. Oh my god. Ah! I'm gonna use a spoon this time. I think I might need more water. Unless, like, this turns into magic, you know? I think I might need a little bit more water. Just a bit. Not that I want Vaughn. Now I want Vaughn to rush in and say, "You said what about me?" Vaughn is cis confirmed. No! I'm gonna get my ass beat. You guys are gonna get my ass beat. How dare you do this to me? Hashtag Vaughn cis. God, I'm gonna get my ass beat, and you know it. Addie, if you tell Vaughn about this, I'll kill you. Because currently they're not paying attention to me. And I said it on accident. I meant to say Greg, but I was thinking about Vaughn, and so Vaughn's what came out of my mouth. Fuck you! I would never say someone was cis about a friend. I hate you all. I hate you all so much. Do not make that a hashtag. Do not make that a hashtag. Oh my god. Christ. Okay. So this is together. I'm gonna turn it into disc. Which I'm just using my hands for. Because I don't have a wine bottle this time. Why do I have a feeling Nev has already clipped it? If he has, I'll kill him. Why did Ren kill Nev? Well, we can see. I don't have this. I do have a rum bottle, though. A rum bottle should work just as well. Okay, now that stays in there for 30 minutes. It's 6:30 now, so at 7 I'll take it out. Okay, hold up. That's in the fridge now. Okay, let me get this fucking pie dough off my hands. I hate pie dough on my hands. You know, weirdly enough, I'm okay with, like, raw meat, like, most things that have to do with, pretty much anything. But the second you try to put pie dough on my hands, I kind of want to die. Alright. Remember to wash your hands while cooking, kids. Thank you for the hydrate. I'll do that in just a second. Once I get done with washing my hands. Because, goddamn, I hate that. I hated that a lot. By the way, if you haven't, you're okay with raw meat, no protection? Lewd. Sorry. Fuck off. I have made you guys can't see it, but Casablanca is literally chilling right there in his, like, sensory box. Not sensory. Foraging? What the fuck? He has a box full of paper. That's it. I don't know why I'm saying things like that. But he's chilling in his box in the kitchen, just watching me. He has a tendency to just, like, sit wherever I am. Just find me and sit somewhere nearby. Hi, Casa. Are you taking a nap? Are you tired after your food? I can't even show the gang. He's just chilling. He really is just be chilling. Okay. So while that happens... fuck, where is this? 45. 119. That's 122. That's for the pie. I'm not making pie. Preheat the oven to 350. Roll the pie dough and gently drape over a tartar pie pan. Press into the bottom. Melt the butter in a minced saucepan. Fried breakfast, strong tea or coffee. Okay. So the best thing to do while we wait is to put this away. Let's clean off the counter. Always keep your station clean. So let's clean off the counter. And start chopping some vegetables. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, you should be getting 4 more emote slots and 2 animated. I saw! Yes, I saw. I know about that. I need to sit down and make some one of these days. I have not had the energy to do much of anything. I have not had the energy to do much when it comes to that sort of thing. Even though, like, I have been actually doing a lot of, like, self-improvement projects. I'm learning Spanish again. I'm, you know, doing, I'm working out. I'm doing my violin again. I need to get back to work on that book. Because if I don't, it'll never get done. But I do get more emotes. I got an email about it. I just need to make some. I don't have any thoughts. I think Jupiter doesn't have an emote yet. And he deserves one. Jupiter doesn't have an emote yet, and he deserves one, don't you think, Casa? And I think I might make a Vaughn emote, because Vaughn's in my streams enough that Vaughn's basically a character at this point. I might make a Vaughn animated emote of them just going, or something like that. Or just making fun of me, just like an animated emote that just says, "Friend's gay!" or some shit. I don't know yet. Let's cut some vegetables. I'm having broccoli, onion... Hold up. Fuck. Broccoli, onion, and pepper. How much of that do I need? Let's see. It's... 1 medium kwama egg. Fuck is a kwama? I feel like I asked this last time I made this. 2 medium tomatoes, 1 or 2 cloves garlic. So 2 medium tomatoes are about this big each, which means to me half a pepper, half an onion, half a thing of broccoli. That sounds about right. If I have too much, I have too much. Hold up. Give me a sec. Oh, my knees. Oh, my knees, my knees, my knees. I'd like to die. I have so much pain in my knees. Knees, knees, knees. I got so much pain in my knees. Hold on, I'm getting a bowl. I really wish I had a camera that, like, tracked me. That would be great if I had a camera that just tracked my movement. Make my life easier since I don't have a cameraman. I am the cameraman. I am the walrus. Cuckoo, kachoo. Does this need to be thing? No. Am I going to? Yes. I don't think I'm going to use any of the florets for the broccoli. I don't actually like doing so. I think I'm just using the stem. And then these I will put in something to, like, eat as, like, a snack at some point. So hold on, I need. This is where extra will go to this Tupperware container that my mom left me when I graduated. She didn't leave it to me as in, like, she died. She left it to me because she just left it at my fucking house. Well, she left me frosting in it. She left me a whole tub of frosting because I like to eat frosting just straight up. So she just left that to me. And then I was just like, I never got around to eating it because I put it in the fridge and then forgot it was there. Because I don't have a fucking memory for shit. Just chopping some fucking rocks. Some leaves of rock. Some rock of leaves. Some Brock Lesnar and some Bruce Lees. That was a joke that only my dad will enjoy. You're welcome, Dad. Somebody clip that. Just that part, just me saying some broccolis, some Brock Lesnar, some Bruce Lees, and then just me saying that was a joke for only my dad. Thank you, welcome, Dad. That would be great. Brock Lesnar sus though. He does suck. But that's the wrestler that came to my mind. So, I don't know, fuck you. He does suck. I'm not a big fan of him. I haven't watched wrestling in a hot minute. I used to watch it with my dad all the time. I've been to a lot of wrestling shows in my time. Fun story, my uncle went to see Raw. WWE Raw. More shit that was Raw. When I was just born. And I think my mom, went into labor, the day before or something like that. And so there's an episode of, Raw out there where in the background you could just see him holding a sign that just says, welcome, baby, dead name. Welcome, baby Ren. Let's go with that. It doesn't say exactly that because my dead name is out there. And it's very cute. Gotta love my uncles. They're good people. I'm cutting broccoli. This is what I'll do to your dick. Very violent. No one should allow me to have knives. Ever. Really. Because this is what I do with them. I pretend to cut off people's dicks. And then what'll happen? You won't have a dick anymore. That's what. And then where will you be? Dickless. A eunuch, if you will. You'll have to become the spider. Oh my god, speaking of, I've been reading, Wheel of Time makes me feel things. And so I've been reading a lot of Wheel of Time. And I'm, sitting here, and I guess spoilers for Wheel of Time book 6. But, they have these characters that are basically Templars. Templars in Assassin's Creed, in Dragon Age, they always suck. They're always we are here for the light and pure order of the world, and they suck. They're just awful. They just are the worst possible people every single time. They're just awful. Brock Lesnar and Bruce Lee, thank you. And then you don't have a dick anymore. There's a market for that. Red bottom surgery! I missed. Don't get it! Because you'll miss. And you'll chop off, your fucking stomach instead. Thank you, Nev. I appreciate that. I appreciate you clipping that for me. I will send that to my dad later when I'm done with this. But yeah, no, he, what was I saying? I don't even remember. I don't even remember what the fuck I was saying. Oh yeah, Wheel of Time, and so they have the queen who is, and they're one of the queens in their possession, because this is the whole world, so there's, she's the queen of one of the more important kingdoms, and, she is, they have her basically prisoner, and they basically whittle her down until she agrees to let them bring their army into her land, even though they kind of hate her because she's a witch or whatever. She's not even really a witch, but whatever. We're supposed to call them witches, because that's close to what they are. And let them into her thing because it's better than Althor, who is the main character on the throne. Never mind that Althor took her kingdom because he thought that the man who was controlling her had murdered her and did so in revenge of her death. Because he's kind of in love, but not really. Teenage boy shit, with her daughter. Al Gore took her kingdom? I don't think you can get a dick. I don't know what you mean, Nev. It came pretty naturally to me. I'm very upset that when I transition, I'm going to have a tiny, like you get a dicklet, basically. It's a tiny dick that grows from your clitoris, and I don't want one. So I'm gonna get I'm gonna be one of the few trans people who's like, I got bottom surgery, but just to take off the little bit of, except I can't even do that because then where will I be? Clitless, and that'll suck. I don't want to be clitless. Hope I won't evolve. That's a thing. Yeah. So when you do testosterone, your bottom, where this is, it grows a very tiny, it grows out a little bit. So you have like basically a dick, but like it's super tiny, so they call it a dicklet. What are you, Kellogg? Dick Trio sounds amazing. Christ. Stop it. I'm gonna tree out my dick. But can't wait for that. It grows out. Yeah, it grows. You grow a dick. It's not a big dick. It's like that's why it's called a dicklet. It's basically like a micro penis. You grow a micro penis. And there you got a micro penis. And it sucks. I don't want one. I don't want one. I don't want one at all. Anyone else just throw their, like, produce into the fucking sink? So, I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan. Fuck! I've also decided, though, I'm not getting rid of, I don't think I'm getting rid of these. You know what I mean? I like them. They're good. They're pretty good. It is the reverse when you take estrogen, right? Yeah, so, when you take estrogen, as far as I'm aware, I'm a little bit less clear on estrogen than I am on testosterone. Your dick gets a little bit smaller, and it's not entirely the same. It's not like it reverses, but it gets like smaller, and it's like got a different. From what I understand, this is from ContraPoint's videos. It has a different feel and taste. But you'll still have a dick. It'll just be like slightly smaller. It doesn't get hard like the same way. It's got a different feel. As ContraPoints once said, the mouthfeel. Why is nobody talking about the mouthfeel? As a famous philosopher once said. Fuck. I don't even like pepper that much, but I do like it in my food. I don't like to eat it, really, but if it's in my food, it's actually pretty good. Taste. Who'd want to taste dick? I don't know. I certainly don't, but, like, some people do, apparently. It's the feminine penis. And the masculine clit. It's basically what it boils down to. If you want more information on this, you should probably go see, I think it's ContraPoints' video on, Are Traps Gay? Actually. Which is a video about how, no! Because they're women. What the fuck? It's a whole thing. It's mostly a video, basically. ContraPoints is a video essay YouTuber, and she mostly talks about a lot of LGBT issues, because she is a trans lesbian. Are Traps Gay? Yes. Which is like a meme from the incel circles from years ago, that she basically breaks down into trying to explain to incels why, no, they are not. The fact that needs to be talked about. It doesn't need to be. It doesn't at all. But she did. I love her. She's great. She's a lot of fun to watch. Despite her many cancelings all of which made no sense. She's one of those people who often gets canceled for stupid shit that she didn't even do, but because people are insane sometimes, they, like, kind of take her shit out of context. They canceled her for using, like, someone's voice, and that voice had, like, bad quotes in the past. So for taking them as a voice actor, she thinks she got fucking canceled. And that is honestly kind of ridiculous. It's a trap! No, Nev. Nev, not the time. That's actually a lot of it. That's actually a lot of them. They're just like, hey, they honestly use that meme, that joke a lot about, like, trans women and, cross-dressers, and, it's far beyond them to think that those are two different things, because sometimes they can be. And sometimes they are not. Sometimes a trans woman is also a drag queen, you know what I mean? Sometimes a cross-dresser is also a drag queen, is also trans. Sometimes all of the above, sometimes none of the above. I don't know how to explain this any better. Fuck if I know. So, you know, you kind of gotta get through it. I cannot wait. I have on my Christmas list a bar stool for this kitchen because my feet hurt all the fucking time and I do not want this anymore. Professor Oak's words echoed. There is a time and place for everything, but not now. Yes. We're gonna leave that be though because we know that our dear friend, just, you know, didn't read the room correct, didn't know. And that is what we're going with. Okay, there's more pepper. Pepper, pepper, pepper. I'm going to pepper it in. True. So how's this quiche going? Well, I'm currently cutting, you've obviously seen, I'm cutting up the vegetables to go in it. I've got broccoli, pepper, and onion. The pie dough is currently cooling in the fridge. And when I'm done with this, I will roll it out with my rum bottle. And because I still don't own a rolling pin. I bought a pie tin, but not a rolling pin because I'm stupid and didn't think of it. And, you know, we'll move on with our lives from there. I'm heading out to a thing that goes until 8. Okay, I hope you have a wonderful time doing that. I don't think I want the rest of this pepper in there, though. I hope you have a wonderful time. I hope whatever thing you're going to is nice and fun. And all that jazz. Have a good time, Nev! Okay. Onion? Onion. I'm just gonna use the last of this onion. Put this pepper in there instead. So this is gonna be... Hold on, I need to put gum in my mouth in order to do this, because I... Where's my gum? It's in the other... It's in my backpack in my room! Alright, I'll be back in a sec. Hold on. Hi, Jupiter! I need gum in my mouth to cut up onion. Because I'm very sensitive to onion. And I can't ask Vaughn to do it right now because I'm streaming. Otherwise I would ask Vaughn to do it. Because that's how I usually get around it. I just don't know what it is about onion. It just gets me more than other people. I'm not a fan of it. Let me just, cut. I need to get some garlic as well. I need to cut garlic too. There's a lot of cutting going on today. At least the vegetables. I think I'm funny. Anyway. Honestly, this week has gone by so fucking slowly. And I cannot explain it. I cannot explain just how slow this week has kind of been. And it's kind of aggravating by how slow it is. It's one of those weeks that's like, I want it to go by faster. Fuck! I'm already tearing up even with the gum. After my makeup. I hate cutting onions. My eyes are really sensitive for it. So are mine. I'm a very sensitive person. Yes, I am! Fuck, I love Hell of a Boss so much. So good. Cannot wait for the finale. Oh, God. Fuck. Shit. Oh, my God. goddamn eyes. My eyes! I can't get Vaughn to do this either. Because I'm streaming. Or maybe I could, I would just have to ask, but, you know, I think they're on the phone. I don't want to bother them. Fuck! It sucks because I love onions so much, but, like, I cannot for the life of me fucking cut them without, like, crying my eyes out. I had, like, a whole thing at one point of just... of, like, goggles and everything because I hated it so much. And I'm putting so much onion in this because I love onions so fucking much. And this is just the worst. Oh, God, I'm in pain. I'm in so much pain. Oh, shit. Oh, God. I hate onions. I love onions, but I hate onions. Probably not helpful that I'm basically cutting them with my hands at this point. I'm down. I need a second. Oh, ow, my hip. I did mobility exercises yesterday. My hips hurt. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm going to the doctor early next month to talk about the fact that my hands feel like they've been, like, I feel like I'm losing circulation, and my muscles hurt all the time. And, like, if I hold my hand up too long, it, like, goes numb. So, that sucks. So I'm going to the doctor, and I cannot wait to basically be told, go to physical therapy and be done with it. You know what I mean? Because that's gonna suck. Or be told, like, nothing I can do. I think, you know. Vaughn? Are you busy right now? Would you do me a favor? Could you come cut this onion for me? I'm crying on the floor right now. I can't do it. It hurts. Thank you. Losing circulation would suck. Yeah, it's not great, and everything hurts all the time. So I can't wait to be basically put in physical therapy. I'm like down here. I'm in so much pain already. Fuck. I hate onions. I hate them so much, but I love them so much, and that's why I'm putting so much fucking onion in this. It's gonna be more onion and egg than anything. Hi. How is everybody? I'm on the ground. In pain. I am in pain on the ground. Are you all in pain on the ground? I sure hope so. This is why you get roommates, everybody. Because you aren't crying the second they touch an onion. Because then you touch the onion. I grate the cheese for Vaughn when Vaughn needs cheese grated for food. And they cut the onions for me. Because I can't cut an onion or I'll cry. I'm very dramatic down here.
Yeah, you are.
I can't help it. It just hurts.
It's your middle fucking name. Maybe also your first and last.
Dramatic, dramatic, dramatic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the garlic out while I, let you do this. Hi, Jupiter. He was sitting peacefully in my room until you came out.
Ren, why do you cut onions like this?
What do you mean?
What the fuck happened here?
What do you mean? I cut the onion.
It looks like you you know what? Listen.
I honestly do not know what you're talking
It
about.
looks like you hacked at it. Why is it in this shape?
Because it's half an onion from earlier.
I hate them. I just want to put it on record that I do hate the way you cut onions.
What do you mean? What did I do wrong?
There's just literally no consistency to it whatsoever.
Why would there need to be consistency to it? I chop off a piece and then I dice it and then I chop off a piece and then I dice it.
Oh my fucking god.
Well, because otherwise there's too much onion on the fucking thing and I'm just like, there's too much onion and I can't put it anywhere.
Cut a piece in half.
That's what I just said!
No, because that's not what you're doing. Because what you're doing is you're cutting it off at like a 30-degree angle.
What are you talking about? I'm cutting off at a normal angle.
You're really not.
Yes, I am! That's a normal angle.
It's really not.
That was a normal angle.
It was not.
I'm standing behind Vaughn away from the onion fumes so I don't end up on the ground again. I almost wanted to say I'm in pain, but I'm not on the ground. Get on the ground then, bitch.
You're just
Get on the ground.
absolutely impossible.
I am not impossible.
Yes, you are.
I am.
Certifiably impossible.
I am amazing, and I'm standing behind Vaughn to avoid the onion fumes.
I'm gonna poke you with this knife.
Please don't poke me with a knife.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
No.
knife poked.
At least don't do it on, like, stream. You're gonna get in trouble.
That's not my business. Yeah, it's not.
Pretty sure. I got too close. Okay.
What's that one gif of, no, it's like a video of a cat that refuses to leave while his owner is making onions, and he's just sitting there on the floor crying, and they're like, he hates the smell of onions, but he doesn't like being away from us for too long.
Hey!
So he just stays here.
It's
and
my
suffers.
stream! Where am I supposed to go?
I don't know.
Your cat is beneath you right now.
Hi, baby.
This is a boy. Look at him. Look at the cat.
Oh my god. Jupiter!
Hi.
Try to look at least a little bit dignified. Come on, man.
I get a couple more emotes now and some animated emotes, and I'm thinking of making you and Jupiter into emotes.
Oh my god.
You're gonna love it. I have permission, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I get final approval on it, though.
Okay. Look at him. See, that's a dignified boy. This is not a dignified boy.
Stop holding him like that.
Joop! Hi, Patty. Cat is like, what has my existence become? I am just vaguely assuming there's gonna end up with cat hair in our food because there always is. You don't have to cut the garlic. I can do that.
I am going to rinse this for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So I can start cutting herbs and garlic. Look at my boy. My boy! No, my boy! Father, help! Cat hair in the food, the secret ingredient. Yes. The secret ingredient. Jupe's hair. Say hi, Jupiter. What a face. No? What? No? No, why are you taking my man? Why are you taking the man? My man! The man! The man! Casablanca is hiding from me. This is a sad time. Thank you, Vaughn!
You're welcome.
I appreciate you. I'm gonna go back to making stuff now. Jupiter's just shy. He's a befuddled is what he is. Okay, let me wash my hands now that I've been touching cat. Should I put more broccoli in this?
Yeah.
Okay. More broccoli it is. Yeah, there is just... I'm only putting some squash in it. Squash? I meant pepper. Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club. I think that's the title. It's been a hot minute since I've, like, paid attention to the Beatles. Let me rinse this. But, you know, you don't usually have to pay attention to the Beatles because they are dead. So, there's that. I do like the Beatles. I just think, you know, they're dead. What news am I going to listen to? The fact that more of them are dead one day? One day someone will be like, another Beatle has died! And I'll be like, cool! Just standing over here is giving me, like, residue of onion. This is a very sad day for me. And my onions. And my buns! Why did I do that? That was just objectively a bad idea. Anyway, Vaughn doesn't like the way I cut vegetables. He doesn't like the way I say pie dish. Pie tin. Fuck you! Oh, you got it in my head. Okay, well, everybody, Vaughn has to die.
Why can't I do?
Yes, you do! Because you made me- you got pie dish stuck in my head and I said it. So it's time for you to die.
I'm definitely not the person that said pie dish to you.
Oh, never mind. Well, you did say pie plate, which is worse, but you can live. Addie, you have to die. Addie, it's time to die. And duel. That's how you'll... Why do I still have you over here? You know, I'm not being very intimidating right now. While I stand here crying because onion was cut nearby. Addie, I know where you live. It's basically in my living room. I'll hold your fucking partner hostage. I'll do it. Be like a fucking, Mario out here. You gotta save your, fucking partner. Except, I'm the one who's kidnapped your partner. And by kidnapped, I mean lock the door to their room and won't let them out. Thanks, New York Times. New York Times was just like, how bad is it for Democrats? And I'm like, I don't want to know. Can we just, like, chill for, like, 5 minutes? Please? I don't want to hear about politics for, like, 5 minutes. Is that okay? Do you, though? I do know where you live. Vaguely. And even if I didn't, I can lure you here. With the promise of baked goods. And holding your partner's life over your head. Vaughn, my scheme to break Addie is to keep you hostage. Sorry about that.
Both of you to assume you could, but go ahead and try.
I feel like I could just, like, give you enough weed that you would just, like, be kind of comatose on the couch and giggling for a while.
I think you underestimate my abilities while high.
I've seen you not be able to go downstairs before. Uh-huh. I know ways to keep Vaughn. I know ways. I know ways. Baked goods, yes! I'm very good at baked goods. I actually have a piece of cake still in the fucking fridge that I keep forgetting to make. I mean, eat. I made it already, I just need to eat it. I made chocolate cake, because I was bored and I want a cake. Because, you know, cake. Fucking, you know what's stuck in my head? That fucking Taylor Swift song. But I only like the lines that are on TikTok. I don't know anything about Jake Gyllenhaal and Taylor Swift's relationship, but if I ever see Jake Gyllenhaal, it's on site. I don't know shit about what's going on, but now I hate him. That's the power of Taylor Swift, I guess. I don't usually give a shit, but right now I'm just like, oh, I guess we hate Jake Gyllenhaal now. Really mob mentality out here. I'm really mob mentality. Mentality. There we go. I got there. Just took me a minute. Okay. Garlic. Hold on, let me get rid of some of this shit. Please don't be in love with someone else. That's the only, that and, like, the fucking line of, like, fuck. Where do I start with this? And I was never good at telling jokes, but the punchline goes, I'll get older, but your lovers stay my age. Why can't I sing? Every time I'm on stream, my ability to sing dies. Someone explain this, please. Right now my nose is stuffed, so that's why that's happening. But, like, still. You know, you'd think I'd be a little bit better at this. Considering how many years I spent in, like, choir and shit. You know? But apparently not. Apparently, this minute I stopped going, all of my ability to sing was like, bye, bitch! And I was like, no! And it was like, yeah, bitch, I never liked you! And I was like, my soprano voice! I don't know why that reminds me of one time I was the one soprano singing this, like, super high fucking note in, like, the Sweeney Todd whatever we were doing. And, like, apparently I sang it so fucking aggressively. I was just like, straight! Just, but imagine that in, like, a high F. And my poor friend is just watching me do that, and we finish singing, and just collapses on the ground, cackling, just losing their shit. It's because you project your voice. I am yeah. I mean, currently I'm projecting because I want good audio, but, like, yeah. Okay. I should do choir again. I don't know where I would do choir again, but I do miss it. But I also just don't have the time to do it and everything else that I do. It's insane. Like, I, as a kid, did so much all the fucking time of, like, God, what am I thinking of? I did choir, I did violin, I did tutoring, I did dance, I did theater, I did art, and all of this basically at the same time. I would do, like, scholar things, all of this at the same time. And nowadays, I'm just like, I'm sorry, you want me to do anything after work? Fuck you. I go to work, I come home, I go to bed. Which actually is a lie, because I do a lot of stuff now, but I just don't have the energy to add new things. Like, there's all these things I want to do, but I just don't have the energy to do them. And when I was a kid, I was just able to do things over and over, which I guess is just, like, how kids are, but still. That took way too long to get the fucking coating off of. God, I can feel myself stuffing up and my nail breaking. This is a bad day for me. Fucking hell, man. Fucking shit. Shit on my dick. Dick on my shit. Oh my god. You look like an extraterrestrial from the Milky Way galaxy. God motherfucking damn. Ow, fuck. I still have to cut herbs. Ugh, God. Why am I doing this again? For your entertainment? For my food? I guess. How long? It cooks for an hour? Fuck. The way you guys are not gonna see the final product. I'm not sitting here talking for an hour. Oh, we'll see how long it takes me. It takes way too long. So what's probably going to happen is I'm just going to put the tasting on, like, my Instagram stories or whatever. Because, like, I am not sitting here for an hour doing nothing on my feet. You know what I mean? Plus, then it'll be, like, I'll need to let it rest. That's the one thing about baking streams that I'm not a big fan of, is the fact that, like, I can't taste things properly. And I'll just stitch it into the VOD later. Just, like, edit it in. Just, like, 1 hour later. And edit it into the VOD later. But I'm not doing it right now. Just because, like, it's just a lot. You know what I mean? And I just don't have the energy to sit here and talk for an hour today without, like, having something to, like, occupy my hands. Is this more garlic than is needed? Yes. But, you know what I say? If it calls for 3 pieces of garlic, you put in 9. Because fuck you. All I want to be able to taste is garlic. Otherwise, suck my dick, basically. There's no such thing as too much garlic. Does it taste extremely strongly of garlic? Good. 1 or 2? Hold on. Ow, fuck. That's 2. They're just stuck together. Boobs. You can't quite tell the way I was holding it, but boobs. Boobies? Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. God. The things that are stuck in my head. Kill me, please. I would like to die. Don't actually, though, because I'm actually doing much better as a person. God, I make so many calls of things that need to be done, including, like, my psychiatric shit, so I can continue getting my meds. So that I can continue not being overly depressed. Do I overshare? Yeah, probably. I really am just ranting now about whatever. Which I guess happens if you're sitting here and talking for too long. You just start ranting about whatever and God knows what. And then, like, you're just talking about, you know, your psychiatric medicine, and then you'll transfer into, like, I don't know, dicks. This audio has been on my page a few days ago. That audio? Which audio? What, mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. I think my favorite one of that is, like, mother apologies. Mother apologies. Mother apologies. Like, the formal version. I think it was actually the medieval version, because he was like, by God, she has her collarbones exposed. Excuse me, mother apologies. Listen, man, I love women. That one. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. Melt the butter in a medium saucepan. Over medium heat, add the garlic and cook. Chop one of the tomatoes, add to the pan, cook for another few minutes until the tomatoes are soft but not yet falling. Remove from the heat, set aside. And then we start whisking things together. Which, I'm gonna do this stuff one at a time. Just because, like, I know myself and I know I will be like, hey, why am I in pain or whatever? You know what I mean? I need to get, like, special things for, like, when I'm standing for long periods of time because my feet hurt all the fucking time. This has been Ren complaining about his body not working. Or like, mommy, sorry. Titties? No. Sorry. Tits? Sorry. Boobs? Sorry. Mommy milkers? Sorry. Weren't we just talking about how I'm not getting rid of my mommy milkers? Like, they're sticking around. I should rinse these. Hold on. I'm cutting the herbs last. That's basil for garnishing. Let me just rinse off this stuff. I got thyme, rosemary, and parsley. And then there's going to be basil for garnishing. I'm just going to mix it all together. And that'll be part of what I season with. But I have like a whole garden on my windowsill about now. Yeah, when I transition, I think these are sticking around. I kind of like them. So I'll just be, you know, the bearded lady. Basically, that's my transition wish, is to be a bearded woman. And by a bearded woman, I mean a titted man. A man with tits. What's with that man? Is he a man or a woman? I don't know. He has tits, but also a beard. Whatever shall we do with our weird idea of gender? And I'll be like, suck my dick! Suck my dicklet! Dicklet. Fuck, that's still funny, and I'm still upset that that's gonna happen to me. I don't want one! I think it'll be easier to find for people. I think I'm fucking funny. You will confuse so many people with your sexuality. Hell yeah, that's the point. What, my streams in like 2 or 3 years from now, because I don't know if I'm gonna transition anytime soon, it's gonna be so confusing for everybody on their sexuality. I know I already confused some people. I think Nev's made the joke 15 times that I gotta stop, like, making him simp for a man. Which I think is fun. I forgot to preheat this. That's kind of important. You know, preheating the oven a little bit important. A little bit important. Important? Important. Okay, I can put that to the side. That up there. Let me gather all of this, and then I will take out the pie dough, roll it out, and we can begin making the actual filling of this thing that isn't just cutting vegetables. For the last hour and 14 minutes, I've just made dough and cut vegetables. It takes me forever to cook. I swear to fucking God, just the pre-thing of cooking just takes so long. Hold up. Okay. Alright, so time to take out the dough. This is a good dough. Okay, where's my rum bottle? This is what I'm using. Literally a bottle of rum. It's still got rum in it. Oh fuck, this is gonna take a while. It's gonna be a lot of here. It's just a lot of me doing this until I can put it on the actual dough, but it needs to be thin. It's a good dough. It's good and nice and like thick. It's actually not too wet this time, which it was last time. I do like this pie dough recipe. I really do. Like, this rye pie dough is just really good at, like, being dough, basically. But it needs to be thin, me, when I look at my... Dude, stop that! You know how I feel. Hold on, I do need to clean this counter before I do anything, though, because I'm going to be rolling everything onto the counter. This is a body-positive stream. We do not insult our bodies here. Do you understand me? I'm not taking it, Badger. I've never seen you, but I guarantee you look much better than you think you do. There's nothing to be ashamed of in a belly. I have a belly. I got a big belly now. I wear it in a way that, like, but I've, like, gained 30 pounds. Do I look bad? No! So neither do you, bitch! This has been Positive Affirmations with Red! You better love yourself or I'll physically come to your house and kill you! That's how it works, right? That's how you cure dysmorphia? You yell at people? It is not. Do not do that. That's a bad idea. I'm gonna need to rinse off this counter too, I'm realizing. Clean it, and then we dry it. I need to fucking sweep. God, this is a whole fucking thing, isn't it? Okay, hold up. Ah! We almost fall over. What happened to Ren? Oh, he fell over during a stream, banged his head into the counter, and then died. Never gonna be like, yeah, that sounds about right. Rinse off the counter a little bit. And now dry it. There we go. Nice and ready for pies. Or pie dough, I guess. Because, like, this dough is going to end up on its thing. Hold on, let me wash my hands. I just touched it, yes, but also, One day, I will not do that. Not this day, but one day. I'm, like, still building my Christmas list, I'm realizing. Every year, my family, like, we each give people a Christmas list of lists. Like, this is what we're into and this is what we want. Just to make everybody's lives easier because, you know, we don't talk enough. But we still want to do, like, nice things. So, like, it just makes life easier because it started when we were kids and therefore difficult to buy for. We're, like, teenagers and therefore difficult to buy for because teenagers are, like, just remarkably insane when it comes to gifts half the time. And then it just kept going. I know what I'm getting my mom now, though. I'm not gonna say it out loud in case she watches this. This will be the one stream she watches. Watch. Ugh. This is working remarkably well. I never need to buy a fucking thingy. I can just use rum bottles. And then I will drink this rum. I'll have a rum and... well, rum and Dr. Pepper, not a rum and Coke, but still. While we wait for the thing to, cook. Cleaned this yesterday. This is not enough. Does it cover the bottom at least? Cool, because if it covers the bottom, I can make it cover the rest. Oh, actually? That's not bad. Hold up, let me just move some pie dough around. Make it just kind of peel off the pieces that are kind of over the edge. So I can use them. It's like a trick my mom does all the time. She just peels off the pieces over the edge to make them work the way she wants to. I've watched my mom make pie for so long that at this point I better learn something. You know? Otherwise my mom will like appear from nowhere and like be like, Ren! You're an awful son! And I'll be like, I'm sorry! You know how your mom says about pie? My family rests on our pie. This isn't even pie, it's quiche, but the dough is still pie. I do like making, it's weird because I hate the taste of pie, but I love making pie. It's one of my favorite dishes to make. So I never really make it because I'm the only one here who will eat it, and my roommate doesn't like pie. So like, it just makes no sense to make it half the time, except for Thanksgiving, when like people are there for me to make pie for. It's like a whole thing. But at the same time, it's like, I like making pie. Like, I just like making dough, and I like that sort of thing. So, like, it works. You know what I mean? I'm just making this pie, like, get some good edges to it. I just want my pie to have some good edges. Oh my god. Oh, speaking of, before I forget, there's no stream next Thursday because it's Thanksgiving. In America. So I will be home with family. I think I'll be here before my Sunday stream. Well, I think we'll start. It looks like Gone Home is in the lead. I haven't gotten a chance to look at the Patreon poll, but it is on the Twitter poll, so we might do that. So that'll be another short one. And then I think I'll put a poll like the first, like second or first week for like the next thing. Thinking, I don't know what to make though. You know what I mean? Anybody got any recommendations of what games I should put on the list? Have fun with the family. Thank you, I will. I get to go to my grandfather's for the first time in years, which I'm very excited. And by years, I mean like 1 year. But since Corona started for a major holiday, so I'm very excited about that. Because we haven't done our like thing in a minute, and I miss him. I miss hanging out with him and the family for holidays, and I'm hoping we have like a proper Christmas this year, where like everyone's there, because we always do Christmas Eve at my grandfather's house, and the family all gives each other gifts. And by that time, pretty much everyone everyone except the tiniest baby will be vaccinated. So it's as safe as it's ever gonna be. You know what I mean? For our family, at least. So that'll be nice. I hope I get to do that. That would be very nice. I miss seeing my family for major occasions. I just miss my extended family in general. I talk to my immediate family a lot. But I just haven't seen my extended family very much since the pandemic started, or really since I went to college. And I miss them a lot. They're good people. They're good people, and they're fun to hang out with. So it'll be nice to see them in a, non-mortal danger sense. I got a little bit of pie dough left. What do I want to do with it? Hold on. I know what I'm going to do with it. That'll be the pie topper. That'll go on top of the quiche. Okay. Great. So, it's now time to get to the actual filling. Melt the butter in a medium saucepan over medium heat. Add garlic and cook for several minutes. Okay. Hold up. Let me get a pan. I know, I'm predictable, but what do you want from me? You know? That's not useful anymore. Okay, and I need the butter. I need a tablespoon of butter. Allow me to just... Boop. No, I thought I was gonna use all the butter in this recipe. I mean, we're going to top the pan. Yeah, we are. Oh god, ow, fuck my hips. Okay, maybe I'm not topping anything. I can't top anything until I figure out what's going on with my hips. Maybe don't put. Oh god, fuck! I left my water bottle in the fucking oven. Now it's very hot because it's a metal fucking water bottle. Glad it wasn't plastic, because I would. The hips don't lie. I don't want to be a bottom. Gotta wait for this fucking butter to melt. And then I can add the garlic. And then when I'm done with the garlic, I put the... It wants me to layer stuff on top and make for the filling on top of the filling. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna. Oh fuck! That's not what I wanted to do. Fuck. Okay, might need a little bit more butter because I fucked that up. I put the wrong thing in first. Having kids sounds horrible. Why would I ever? What are we talking about? Why are we talking about having kids? I was not paying enough attention to know why we're talking about having kids. I'm never doing that. If I ever have kids, and I kind of, I don't know, it'll be, oh, I said, no, I don't want to be a bottom. I said I don't want to be a bottom. I don't know, maybe one day I'll be a dad. I don't know. But if I do, I will not be the one having them. My wife will, or will adopt. One of the two. I am not letting a whole child come out of my fucking body. You know how tiny I am? Do you know how much a child would fucking wreck me? And how uncomfortable pregnancy is? God, I would never. Where's my favorite spatula? There she is. This is my favorite spatula. I gotta stand so that you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. As I saute some garlic. I think I could sit now for this. No, I can't say uncomfortable pregnancy these days. I've never had one. Well, you know what, Badger? Neither have I. So there, we have something common. Neither of us have ever been pregnant. And neither of us plan to be at any thing. Although if you get pregnant, we might have a problem. That might be a problem at that point. Welcome to Twitch. I'm cooking in my gaming chair. Vaughn, do you want to see this?
I'm cozy.
Okay. If I get pregnant, we live in The Sims. I've been making a Sims thing, and one of my favorite characters that I have written over the years can't cook for the life of her. And she, her sim did set herself on fire while trying to make food. Because that's the world we live in, I guess. That does smell and sound very good. Hold on, I got my sinuses are like acting up. It's fuck me, I guess? I don't know. We're doing these steps one at a time, because I know for a fact if I try to multitask, I will fuck it up. Just in general, because I'm an awful, awful person who can't keep my shit together. And by can't, I mean, it's difficult too. I'm surprised how well you can see me like this. Like how well you can see me while I'm down here, like, hi, hello! Just to give my fucking feet a rest. In my gaming chair. Because I don't want a bar stool. But I'm getting out of frame. Okay, this is just starting to turn brown. So we're gonna put half of this in there. Saute that up until we got some like translucent-ish onions. Oh man, does that smell good? That smells very good. I'm gonna bring some of this for lunch tomorrow. Make my life easy. Easy like me. That's a lie. I'm very much not easy. Hence why I've never fucked. Hence why we have a virgin in the house. And by a virgin, I mean me. Let that cook. What am I supposed to do with this? Filling. I think that works better with tomatoes than it does with this. So this, I'm just gonna fully put all of it and saute all of it, because I think it works better with tomatoes, not with what I've substituted it for. It just doesn't make sense for me to do that, so I'm just gonna saute it all. That's probably too much, but whatever. It's fine. Let that simmer down for a moment, and it's time to start putting together, woo, the rest of it. Alright, hold up. In a large bowl, put that bowl away. Okay, hold up. I need milk and eggs and cheese. Milk, eggs, cheese. Okay, and gold. Get the large bowl out. So, in a large bowl, whisk together the eggs, milk, cheddar cheese, Parmesan cheese, and salt. And I'm gonna guess that also means whatever other herbs I'm putting in it. Just gonna... For that. Okay, so I need 4 eggs, half a cup of whole milk. I only have skim. That's 1. Throw. Bum, bum. That's 2. Bum. Bum, bum. That's 3. Fuck. Bum. 4. Goddamn. Let me just turn some of this over. So we get even cooking. An even simmer. An even simmer for you, boy. I need half a cup of whole milk. I have not half a cup. I've got skim. A cup of shredded cheddar cheese. And half a cup of grated Parmesan. Well, I probably shouldn't have thrown out that part, but whatever. I have grated Parmesan. Oh, yeah, that is what it is. It is grated Parmesan. I'm stupid. It says to just whisk it all together, so I'm just gonna do that. Just a little extra. Boop. And half a cup of grated things, and then all of my herbs. Alright, hold on. Half a cup of grated shit. Which one of these is open? This one. Well, I am glad I bought an extra of those, because I do not have enough. See, I'm smart sometimes. I know you guys can't hear me very well, but I'm very smart. Just to let y'all know, in my shitty Dunkin' apron, I'm very intelligent. Bonnie boy, Ren, this smells so fucking good. I'm having visions. Doesn't it? Bon's very cozy and therefore won't come see what I'm doing. I can put onion in this one! And garlic. I couldn't do that last time, although I accidentally put garlic in it anyway, because I'm the worst, and I'm so sorry, Maya. Maya didn't get to eat that day. Well, they did, just not the thing I made. Or was it the thing Vaughn made that we put fucking onion in on accident? I don't even remember. We made this for like, Yes, so I did not put onion in that time! Ha-ha! I'm not the idiot! Okay, now all of my herbs. I got rosemary, thyme, parsley in here. And I'm also going to put in my usual, so I also need half a teaspoon of salt. It's not that hard to do. Salt. And then whatever herbs I please left over. So I'm going to put a little bit of paprika, because I always put paprika in everything. Everything, I swear to God. I will put paprika in everything until the day I die, because I think everything needs to have paprika in it. It's got plenty of onion, plenty of this, plenty of that. Okay, I think paprika's the only... Paprika and a little bit of pepper, really. Just a bit, though. Only a bit of pepper. Only a pinch. Because we got enough fucking herbs in this. And so much fucking garlic that, you know, you're not going to be able to taste it anyway. So now I whisk all this together. Well, this sautés. I gotta turn this over. I can't even smell it that well because currently I'm kind of, sniffly. Hold on. That does smell very good. I'm smelling mostly pepper, though. So, you know. Also, thanks, Vaughn, for tuning in, because you're giving me more views. Which gets me better revenue. Which means maybe one day this will help pay the rent. Maybe one day. Not this day, but one day. Fucking... just stirring a little bit. Okay, that's probably sauteed enough. Okay. I'm realizing it doesn't say to add the fucking, like, vegetables at any point. Like, listen to me. In a large bowl, whisk together the eggs, milk, cheddar cheese, Parmesan cheese, and salt. Pour this mixture into the pastry shell. Slice the remaining tomato and evenly layer the tomatoes on top of the filling. Bake for about an hour or until the egg top is golden and puffy around the tomatoes. Allow to cool for 10 minutes before slicing and serving. It doesn't say anything about the fucking vegetables after that. It says to take the remaining tomato and fucking do that. Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. I forgot about this. I forgot the recipe literally forgets what to tell you once this is done cooking. It literally forgets about it. That's so fucking funny. I'm sorry. This might need an extra egg once I put the fucking thing in, though. I will say that. This might need an extra egg going in. Not gonna lie. Just because of the amount of, it just might not have enough liquid to account for all of the solid I'm about to put in it. So, hold up. Allow me to just get in there. Just get fucking in there. All of it. All of it. Get that shit in there. Get that shit in the filling. Put it in. Put it in. Put it in. Get that shit in there. There we go. BRB. Oh, hi, Vaughn. Yes. Everybody say hi to Vaughn, as per usual. Yeah, this is gonna need another egg. You guys can't quite see. This is gonna need another egg, because she's more filling than egg right now. So, hold on. Let me get one more egg to put in this bitch. And a little bit more milk. Just to account for the sheer amount of solid I put in this. That might be more milk than I wanted, but whatever. I wanted to use the last of the milk anyway. And a little bit more. I think I'm going to put more Parmesan than cheddar because I love Parmesan so much. I think Parmesan might be my favorite kind of cheese. Other than maybe blue cheese, but only when it's in things. Oh yeah, that's more like it. Baby. I know I'm not whisking, I'm stirring, but you know what? Fuck you. That. Get your girl that wet. I hate myself, actually. I actually think I hate myself. You know what? I might suck. Okay. This all goes in the pie. Well, goes in the crust. So we're just gonna... Yes. Oh, that's beautiful. Absolutely drop dead gorgeous. That's what that is. Let me just put that in a little bit. And on top of that, we're just gonna... She's gonna sink. She lost a ball, and she's sinking. So let's get her in before she sinks. Let's get her in before that dick sinks. Okay, look. That's the before. The dick is sinking. Okay. And we let that go for about an hour. Allow me to just finger the fucking timer for a minute. Great! So now it's time to clean up. And by now, I mean in a second. I need to drink some water. I'm gonna make myself a rum and coke. I just need just a second. To sit. Drink some water, and then I will start cleaning up. Woo! I guess this is why I don't do baking streams that often. They take a lot more out of me than the video game ones, just because of the standing part. Allow me to take off this fucking apron. Ugh. Chuck that on the ground. Look! Iron Man! Iron Man's been hiding the whole time. He's been hiding for so long. Okay. So that... Whew, I'm really down here, huh? With the mess. You know, this is a CVS lipstick. This is the Maybelline Super Stay matte liquid lipstick. It really super stays. Like, there's no transfer on that mug, on that glass. I have, like, quality grade lipsticks that transfer more than this shit. I wish I could find it in black. The black is always gone at every fucking, convenience store I go to. Convenience store, pharmacy, whatever Walgreens and CVS count as. Every single time the red in any other color I want is just gone. So I ended up buying this blue color because I saw it and I was like, I don't have a blue lipstick. So this is like a bluish purple. It's like a deep blue purple sort of color. It's definitely a different color than what's on the fucking box. But it really stays, and I understood that because Vaughn bought a version of this and had me wear it once, and that was also really good. So, you know, it do be like that. It really do. So now we just wait for this to properly cook, and that's gonna take about an hour. So in a minute I'm gonna clean up, and then we will fuck around for an hour, I guess. Maybe I'll read my book aloud to you guys, because I really want to read more of the Wheel of Time book. I really do. I really, really do so much. I'm so in love with this fucking book. It's insane. It's such a good series. And, like, it's one of those series that takes forever to get going, which is why I'm, like, a bit concerned about the adaptation of Wheel of Time that's coming out in, like, this week. One, I don't trust Amazon with anything. Like, they did good on Good Omens, but, like, apparently a lot of their other, like, adaptations haven't quite hit the mark. And, I'm just worried they're gonna Game of Thrones it, and it's not, like, they already have in the trailer, like, Nynaeve basically naked, and I'm just like, this woman is basically an English Protestant. There is no way she's getting naked. She doesn't even want it. She, like, is halfway through the book 5 at this point and still gets blushy about wearing, like, slightly revealing clothes. And you're going to try and tell me that she's going to even, like, and, like, by the way, by the end of book 1, she and Lan have, like, this thing. So, are they gonna get to the end of book 1 in the first season? And even then, like, they don't do anything together. They don't even kiss. They kind of just have, like, long looks and just, like, this knowledge that they are kind of in love with each other. And that is thing. It's honestly one of the more fleshed out romances in the book, which is also something. The romances in Wheel of Time just kind of happen. They just sort of happen. They just kind of, like, are taken for granted. Like, oh, I'm in love with them now. And it's just like, you barely interacted, except off screen. Like, but it's written in such a way that you don't really mind. You kind of just roll with it. Because it's like everything else in the series happens, like, so much. There's so much going on that the idea that, like, this love has kind of blossomed a little bit over time, like, kind of while everything else was happening, makes total sense. Like, the 1 or 2 sentences you got about, like, he's very pretty, blossoming into full-on love. Also, these guys are, like, in their late teens, early 20s, most of them. So, the idea that this has been happening kind of off-screen makes total sense. None of these romances are very fleshed out. They just kind of happen. And it's very much a book written by a man in the 80s in that way. The entire book series is in the vein of Tolkien. And already my friend, McKay, posted this on Twitter earlier, but, already there's been, like, articles comparing, like, it's very Tolkien-esque, and I'm just like, yeah, that's the fucking point. In, like, a critical way, as though, like, it's copying, when it's, like, the whole point of the first book is that it's basically Tolkien. The quote on the back of every single book in the Wheel of Time series is, Robert Jordan has fleshed out the world that Tolkien began to create. Like, that's basically what it is. It basically takes the rules of, it basically makes its rules the same way Tolkien made his. And don't get me, it's a really good series, but it's definitely like Tolkien in that way, that it takes forever to get going. Like, the entire first book and a half could basically be qualified as just setup. They could just be qualified as they have their own plots, don't get me wrong. Like, Wheel of Time, the first one, oh god, what's it called? Hold on, I own it. Hold on. Eye of the World. in which they go to the eye of the world, basically, has its own plot. Okay? It has a plot. But it's basically just set up. I'm on book 6 right now, and I am 600 pages into it, and, like, the plot of the actual book itself has not kickstarted, except sort of in the background. Like, it just hasn't kickstarted yet. It's sort of going on in the background. While the rest of the political intrigue of, Rand trying to pull all this shit together, because there's so much happening in these books. They are each somewhere between 800 and, like, 1,100 pages long. And in, like, small print. And they take forever. Like, you know the Silmarillion? Which is basically just lore. That. But make it 14 books. The overarching plot happens over 14 fucking books. Which means every single book has, like, its mini-plot. But unlike, you know, Harry Potter or even Lord of the Rings, really, which has, like, its overarching plot that's pretty knowledgeable, it's mostly just smaller events that happen in the time frame. So you don't get what the exact plot of the book itself is, of this exact book is, until you get towards the end of the book, which should be a turnoff, but it's just so intriguing once you actually get into it. That is great, which is why it also, like, bounces people off, which I think is one of the reasons why it avoided adaptation for so long, is that this is a series that's going to bounce people off really quickly. Because, again, it's a book and a half of kind of plot, but also mostly setup of the world. Like, I think the first, like, 2 or 3 chapters are just, like, just, like, basically setting up this is things. And, like, the first book is basically them traveling to the eye of the world, but I'm pretty sure it's just to use the main characters as a stand-in for us, as they're from a small town on, like, the edge of a country, on, like, the edge of a nation that is barely held together. Like, they haven't seen a tax collector in 50 years out there. And so it's weird that all these important kids, that, like, all of these, like, 17-year-olds are also important out there. Like, they're Tavaren, which basically means that they... Okay, so the Wheel of Time exists on this, like, basically on what's called the pattern. So, imagine a circular rug. Imagine a circular rug. And each rug has, and each thread is in a pattern that's been loomed together. That's basically how this time frame, how this world works. It's as if the entire thing is on, like, a woven circular rug, where they call it the threads of the pattern. And over time, the wheel turns as the wheel turns, so things happen again and again and again, in kind of not exactly the same way, but in a very similar pattern. So a lot of people are, like, you know, the same soul reborn multiple times. So, like, Rand and Matt are both the souls of different people. Rand is the soul of one person and who has been around, and Matt has many lives from before. That happens to other things too, where, like, your previous lives sometimes, like, butt their head in. You don't think they do, but sometimes they do. So, like, memories of past lives are a thing in this universe. In fact, the Ale, there's a lot of spoilers I'm going to be saying in the next couple minutes. In fact, the Ale actually are, how they, decide their wise ones, which are basically their, village wise women. Their village wise women and their clan chiefs are, they have to go to this place called Ruidine, and in Ruidine they basically use what's called a ter'angreal. Again, it's very Tolkien-esque, there's, like, a million words for everything, and everybody has the same fucking name, and it's really confusing until you actually, like, dig into it. And once you're, like, 2 books in, you know what's going on. So, you know, you have to kind of, like, pull it apart. They go to this place called Ruidine, and they use this ter'angreal, which is basically a magic thing, a magic artifact. Let's go with that. And they use that to go through the lives of their ancestors, which can also be interpreted as, like, a past life sort of thing. Because this tends to happen over and over and over again. So the pattern has been woven, and you cannot avoid it. If the pattern has woven you into a specific destiny, there is no way to avoid it. Even those like Tavarin, which their whole thing is that they bend the pattern around them instead of the pattern bending them. So kind of like they bend destiny as opposed to destiny bending them. They are still bound to destiny in a way. So basically, for instance, Rand, who is the Dragon Reborn, spoilers, I guess. It's really kind of set up from the get-go that, like, yep, that's the important guy. He's the important one. The most important of all the importance. Has to fight, basically, the devil. They call him the Dark One. He's the devil. He has to do a Michael to the devil, at the end of book 14. And, like, the next 14 books are just setting that up. But there's so much going on in this world. Like, even as you go through, you learn about more, and, like, the world expands the further into the series you get. Like, this story encompasses an entire globe, basically, with Rand at the center. So, like, even from beyond the continent that they're on, like, everybody is involved in this, because if the Dark One escapes, the whole world is fucked. So Rand has to bring together the fucking whole world. It's the whole thing. And everybody hates him, because they fear him, because the last dragon that he is reborn from, the Dark One basically made him go mad, and he did literally break the world. Like, the whole thing's like seas rising up where there were deserts before, and deserts out of seas, and like mountain ranges in the middle of towns, and lots of death and horror. His whole family, and he murdered his whole family in a mad rage, kind of like Hercules. You know how Hercules, in the legends, gets touched by Hera, and goes mad and kills his wife and kids? That. And like it tainted basically the male half of the magic. It's also a very gendered world, which is another thing I'm worried about with this. Like, everything about these books screams 80s. Like, you have to take them with the knowledge that, like, they are from the 80s. So, everything about them is like that. And you end up with, this sort of thing. You cannot, like, it just doesn't, it's not a book that, like, lends itself well to adaptation. Because there are a lot of things that are not going to work in a modern TV series that would work in, that do work in the books. So I'm interested to see how I am a little bit interested to see how that works out, but I think I'm going to wait for the reviews of, like, fans before I say anything, and see how people react to it, because I can also see, I gotta use the bathroom really badly. I really gotta shit. In a second. But anyway, I can see there's just so much lore and setup that has to happen for this world to make sense, unless you cut out entire pieces. And if you cut out those entire pieces, what you're going to end up with is things. Now, there are certain things about, you know, Lord of the Rings, because in the end they have one plot, and the politics of the world themselves, of the world itself, do not really interact too much in Frodo's life. For instance, Frodo is not entirely interested in why the elves are going west. He's not entirely interested in why this set of elves went before the other one did. It doesn't really matter to his story. Rand is extremely integrated into the politics of his world. This is not a straight-up adventure story. This is a political intrigue story, and not in the way that Game of Thrones is. Game of Thrones is also like that, but they did it really well, where they kind of, like, introduced it through that. And I could see going a kind of Game of Thrones-y way with it, but it just doesn't... There's so much intrigue and lore and setup that has to happen. Like, the whole... Like, there are whole entire political movements that are very integral to how this story moves forward. And you need to know that... And in order to understand that, you kind of need to figure out... You kind of need to know the details of this person's culture as opposed to this person's culture. And it's incredibly important that you know that from the get-go. You don't know. Here's the thing. Wheel of Time is a series where you don't know, really, or even remember, other than maybe a sentence mentioning it at some point, that the Two Rivers, and, whatever their fuck, Evansfield, which is where Rand and the rest of the main characters are from, most of the main characters are from, is part of the Kingdom of Andor until, like, you're at the end of book 1. Like, you think that would be important. It's not. And it doesn't become important until book 5. When they have to go back to Andor to basically, avenge somebody. Like, it doesn't become important until the end of book 4, when Perrin goes back to Evansfield and has to do a whole thing, and they raise the flag of something in their name, and the queen is mad about it because it's a whole rebellion thing, and that's kind of partially what pushes her away from Rand, and pushes her into the arm of the White Cloaks, who are going to become a big problem later. And the White Cloaks are a whole thing. They're basically Templars. You all know my opinion on Templars. They suck, and I hate them. And, like, little things that don't make sense are going to be incredibly big later, and it's just too much to put in a TV show unless you incredibly change it. So they're going to have to, like, incredibly change it into basically an adventure story, I feel like. Which just isn't Wheel of Time, and it's probably why this has been so much. Anyway, I'll be right back. I have to use the bathroom. I'll be back in a moment. Hello. I didn't bother putting a thing in there because I didn't know when I was going to be back. Okay, time to clean up. Now that I'm done ranting about Wheel of Time, which I did for almost 20 minutes. Ah, what are the balls saying? Sad. F to 1 ball. Oh my god, he's basically neutered! That sucks. I was so excited about that. Water, very important. Okay. Alright, so these can go back. Because I didn't use them. They're the 1/3. Oh, I used the half a cup, I guess. Hello! Welcome back, Badger. How are you? How was your whatever you went to do? I hope it was good. I talked for 20 minutes about Wheel of Time when no one was paying attention to me. Which is fine. I'm not bitter. I'm just cleaning up a little bit now. Because you should always keep a clean station. I know I said that already, but I'd like to reiterate. Okay, I'm gonna throw that in my room. Ay, ay, ay. It was good. I'm glad. I took a nice poop. I'm having my Vaughn help me shave later when I'm done here. So that should be nice. Okay, I'm putting stuff back. So if I'm in and out of frame, it's because I'm going to like my fridge and shit, so I can put stuff away. On the bright side, this piece looks really good. I'm very excited about it. Alright. So much fucking veggies. Well, no one can tell me I don't eat my veggies. I definitely do. This goes really well with coffee, apparently. What does this pair with it said? Pairs with fried dressing, strong tea, or coffee. So I think I'm gonna have coffee with it, even though it's late at night, because coffee doesn't really bother me that much, so it should be fine. I guess Penguin Coco is also live. Whatever. I'm kidding, I love Penguin Coco so much. I miss her, I hope she's doing well. We haven't really talked in a hot minute. You know, sometimes that happens when you leave college, I guess. You kind of stop talking to people that you used to talk to all the time. Happens. I'm gonna have to do dishes somehow. I'll probably just move my mic and shit over to so you guys can see what I'm doing as I do my dishes. My computer will stay over here though, so we'll have to like turn my back to like see things. Okay, so this has to go up. Alright. Remember when I said I wasn't gonna hang out for the hour? I guess I am. I guess that's a thing that I'm doing. Do you like my hip? How y'all like my hip? And my ass. It's a good ass. Look at this fucking lipstick. Look how nice this has stayed. I'm very proud of that. And by proud, I mean happy. Okay. Hey. Nice color blue. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's a nice blue, isn't it? Hey, okay. Time to clean this counter for the 3rd time today. This is the most clean this counter has ever been. In all honesty. Vaughn has at some point is going to clean the oven at some point this week. So that's nice. It means I don't have to because I hate doing it. I don't have to because I hate doing it. I'm trying to cheat out so you guys can hear me properly. You know what I mean? Since I'm over there. Tell me if I ever turn all the way around and you can't hear me at all. You know? I'm trying to cheat out so you guys can actually see me. With my kitchen the way it is, it doesn't quite do that very well. You know what I mean? Okay, I need to do dishes now. So I'm gonna move you guys over here somehow. I think I can just move stuff. Like this I can just bring closer. There we go. Same with this, I can just whee! 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 Just uncoil it from whoa! And just take it. I think it's gonna be perfect, but there. How's that? Turn up the gain a little bit. Hiya. She's not perfect, but she'll do for now. So that way you guys can see me while I do my dishes, or at least see me better than you could before. I am going to be walking in and out of frame again, but it's fine. I'm just putting away the dishes from earlier. Ugh. But I'd rather you guys be able to kind of see me while I do things than not at all. Get another knife. I'm going to bring my phone over here with its Twitch app, just to make life easier on me. Shout out to my one viewer! I appreciate you. Noise! Christ. Okay. This is definitely not a great setup, but you know what? It's fine. This is far. That's actually pretty good. Just put you there for now. Hi! I keep having to turn around to see myself and make sure my stuff's in frame. I am going to be going, instead of in and out of frame now, I'm going in and out of my lighting. My lighting isn't so good over here, which is why you usually see me from that direction. Whack! That is a big mic. Well, it only looks that big because it's because of the thing. It's just a your normal Blue Yeti. It's just it kind of looks like that because it's in because of the current framing I got going with my mic over here with my camera. My roommate, and by my roommate I mean Vaughn. I don't know why I said my roommate, got these Christmas dish towels. Right, perspective. Yes, perspective. Like my perspective that I love y'all. And we have these Christmas oven mitts. I had to remember what they were fucking called. Fuck me, I guess. I don't know. I have the memory of a child. Sorry, you want me to say something properly? How about get fucked? Ay. Put that down. Basically just wasting time here to update anyone who's coming in. Doing some dishes and wasting some time. While we wait for the quiche to finish up. Right? That is... Yes. While we wait for the quiche to finish cooking, I'm gonna double check on her. She's looking mighty puffy. She's getting there. Slowly but surely. Very excited about her. She actually looks really nice, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna get more water. I just wish I had, like, if I ever build a house around my streaming, I'll have one of those kitchens that, like, YouTubers have that's, like, just big, and you can kind of see everything that's happening in it. It's, like, more square than this, which is kind of rounded. You know what I mean? She's a bit rounded. Oh my god, I have a Kit Kat in here. Holy shit. Y'all want a Kit Kat? You can't have a Kit Kat. You're not really here. So unfortunately, that means you can't have a Kit Kat. Thank you for the hydrate. That's actually what I'm doing right now. I appreciate it. That's good water. I'm gonna have to put all this back. So one thing about baking streams I'm not a big fan of is like, sorry, another thing I'm not a big fan of is like having to take my equipment out here and then having to put it back. Do I sound stuffy to y'all? Redeeming hydrates at the right moment is my kind of my superpower. That's honestly really cool for me. Really lame for you though. Like that would be so lame if that was like a superpower. What's your superpower? Oh, I can tell people to drink water exactly when they need it. Okay. Weird. I'm touring. From like dancing to keep us entertaining, but with two. Not the best, but useful. It would be useful. I can't see what I'm doing though. Except you can't see my hips, I don't have enough room. My basil's still here. I got 4 leaves of basil to garnish the dick with on top of the quiche. Dick quiche. It's a bit dickish. I'm very funny. Why aren't you laughing? Why aren't you laughing at this obviously amazing joke? Hold on, I have to cheat slightly this way. Are you happy with me, Mr. Ziskin? I'm cheating while I'm doing dishes. R.I.P. Mr. Z. I miss that man. None of you know who I'm talking about, but let's just say my acting director, as a high schooler, is a very good dude. Dick quiche? Yeah, did you not see the dick I put on the quiche? I took the little bits of pie dough that were left over that I couldn't fit onto the actual pie and used it to make a tiny dick to put on top of the quiche. So now there's a pie dough there's a dick pie. So now there's a dick there. You know. You guys can't even see what I'm fucking lumping. Stretch! Oh my god, thank you. That's a good idea. There's my little belly. Ugh. Oh my god, my sternum! Oh, my sternum! Fuck! That's a good idea. Oh, when was the last time I stretched properly? Oh, fuck. I did not witness the using of a dick. Well, you'll see it at the end. It is missing a ball now. Unfortunately, the ball drowned. Happens. I guess you could say he got blue-balled. I'm so funny. I'm the funniest bitch ever at this very obvious dick joke. I heard we lost the ball in good progress. Yes. Yes, that's what I was just saying. In the arms of the angels, fly away. In the arms of the angels, you have lost your balls. Does the quiche have a big dick, though? It's not a very big dick, no. It's more like a dicklet. She's kind of tiny, comparatively. She's a tiny, comparative dick. Tiny dick, comparatively. Didn't I just say that? Ren, get it the fuck together. Get your shit together, Ren, you fucking idiot. Ay, ay, ay. I'm hoping I'll make enough food this week that, like, I won't have to really bother with grocery shopping next week. Because my grocery fucking budget is dead. She's dead inside, boys. She's so dead. Because, like, I'm going home for Thanksgiving. I don't want to have a lot of food in the house while we're all gone for 4 days. You know? I hate leaving food for long periods of time. It just kind of is like, ah! Damn! That went bad while I was gone, you know? When you're even gone for like a couple days, some things go bad. So like, I just want to have enough food that I can get through. I don't want to have to go grocery shopping next week, basically. Especially because like, I'm really busy this upcoming Monday. I got a couple appointments going on. So like, when will I have the time to fucking go to grocery shopping like an adult? Now, I'm not about to Instacart anything, because you know how fucking expensive Instacart is? Way too fucking expensive. You couldn't, like, I mean, I guess you could pay me to. I would definitely do it if you paid me, but I used to really like, before the pandemic, grocery shopping. It made me feel, I, like, walked away from my fucking screen because I forgot where my goddamn shit was. It made me feel kind of, you know, it was a nice time. Even when it was, like, kind of awful out, it was a nice kind of like relaxing, I gotta go, I gotta pick up the things I need, and like not bother with it after that, you know? And it's not that way now. Now it's just kind of something I do, which always sucks when you like lose a, I gotta remember to cheat. When you lose a burp, apparently. A relaxing daily task. Like anytime something is relaxing and then all of a sudden it isn't, and you're just like, no, but I did the thing. It's like when one of your comfort foods starts tasting like sandpaper for some reason. Fuck! Fucking hell. Fucking shit. Fucking shit dicks. Dicks and shit. Shit and dicks. Shit on my whole dick, bitch. I have to clean that again. God, there's so much. I put too much trash in the fucking sink. I do that sometimes. You ever do that where you're just like making stuff so and the sink is right there, and the trash can isn't, so like you just throw all your trash in the fucking sink, and then you wonder why your fucking sink sucks. I mean, I guess that's why you have like drain stoppers, but still. There actually isn't as many dishes as it looks like. It's one of those things where, like, because the dishes were big, it makes it look like there's more than there is. You know what I mean? Ay, just kind of getting it together out here, boys. And by boys, I mean Badger. I appreciate you, Badger. Ay. Okay. Doing a rinse. I'm just trying my fucking best out here, you know? I really am. I really appreciate this. God. There we go. I'm appreciated? You are appreciated. Sorry for the mic. That probably didn't sound great. I lost control. And that's how we ended up with it. That's gonna be a yikes. From me, dog. A yikes from me, dog! You know when you're like soaping something up, and then you lose control, and you like drop it? What the fuck? What the actual fuck? What the actual fuck did I just see? Somebody stop me! Yeah! I don't think I need to really wash this out. It just needs to be rinsed mostly. Well, let me just needs the rim kind of rinsed out. Water bottles. They're always so hard to wash. I hate them. I hate them a lot. I hate washing these motherfuckers. It kind of sucks. Ay. You know, just a big ay. Really trying to just get through it here, dog. Dog? What? Who am I? Why did I say that? Somebody please stop me. I would like to be stopped now, please. Somebody censor me now. God damn, that was awful. That was the worst, and I hate myself for it. Just kind of trying my best out here. I said that already. I'm like running out of things to say while I fucking do my dishes. My back hurts. My life sucks. Eat Percocet. What? Why did I say that? You ever just talk for too long, and then you're just, like, saying random shit, and you don't know what you're saying anymore? And so, like, the things that come out of your mouth don't make any goddamn fucking sense. But you still gotta keep talking, because that's how you get views, and you keep flapping your fucking mouth. You just keep flapping that mouth. Remember to cheat out, Ren. Thank you, Mr. Z. I appreciate your voice in my head. Almost a year after year. Never mind. I miss him. Hey. Sometimes you will have teachers that... Sorry, the shadow made it look like I was seeing double there for a second. Sometimes you will have teachers that affect your life in such a way that you will forever hear their voice in your head even after they're gone. R.I.P. Z. You're the reason I do this. Well, one of the reasons. I would not be as good at this as I kind of am. And by kind of, I mean not at all. If it weren't for the Z. This got sad. That got sad for me. I think I just need to sweep and then I'm done cleaning. That cleaning didn't take as long as I thought. I think because I was cleaning while I worked for once. Usually when I cook off stream, I don't do as much cleaning as I work. I kind of just clean at the end if I remember to clean it all. But because I'm on stream, I feel like this need to like clean and like do my best to like keep a clean station because I don't feel like I don't even know. I don't know what I don't have any fear of anybody coming after me or anything. It's just a matter of like Oh my god, my fucking did I update you guys on my water situation issue? My landlord gave me a credit towards my next rent because of that whole issue without me even asking. So I don't know how I ended up with the one landlord in New York who, like, I wouldn't say any landlord is decent because you're a landlord, but is, like, genuine, at least. Like, I get the feeling, especially because it's, like, a small company, not, like, a mom-and-pop landlord, which really aren't, like, a thing anymore. like genuinely have an interest in how things go for their residents. Like, it's just nice to see. It's just nice to see, you know, a landlord that is at least doing, if not the bare minimum, then just a little bit above the bare minimum. And is it the bare minimum of what we are owed? Yeah. But you know what? I'll take it. That's less money than I have to spend on rent. And any less money I have to spend on rent is good towards me. Oh my god, I got paid today. And every time I get paid, especially after I've done rent payments, it's always just like, oh fuck, thank god. Just because of like goddamn Christmas and travel and all this stuff, I'm like low on like everything right now, because of course I am, which for me is actually not that low because I have a pretty good amount of savings saved up, just because of the fact of like I didn't have to pay for my living situation for so long. I'll have to pay now, but my dad and I are currently working on what exactly loan payments are going to look like, which I have until the end of January to look at, which is fun, because I know what I have. They haven't told my dad anything about the plus we own yet, though, so that's fun. I love that for us, and by us, I mean me! I guess also his credit report, but whatever. Okay, time to put you guys back where you belong. Just recoiling over here where you can't see me for a moment. Give me just a second. I am really surprised that this lo-fi has continued for so long. I totally thought it was going to disappear a hot minute ago. That's my hand. That's just my hand. That white void. Let me just... Woo! Round and around and around and around we go. When will we stop? Nobody knows. Boop. Oh god, no, you saw my face. Too close, too close. Oh, that looks kind of nice. The dick is definitely sinking. But the egg is puffy. And so we've got proper thing. I think the next 10 minutes we'll just brown it up. I like my quiche a little brown. I like my everything a little brown. I'm not a big fan of just cooked. I'm a very well done sort of person. I'm trying to think of a joke for that does not come off as like wrong. Sorry, I'm like pulling up my gain a little bit so you guys can hear me better. I peaked a little bit there. I'm slowly going down. Goodbye. I think I hit the end. This chair, the hydraulics in this chair. This is Ren's review of GT Racing gaming chairs. The Bluetooth is a little bit catchy sometimes. The seams make it so that it's easy to get dirty, but it's very comfortable. But the hydraulics suck. So the hydraulics will sometimes just fail you because, I don't know, get fucked. It's the best way I have to say for that. I have a trivet, whatever these are called, that you put on a counter so they can stay there and you can put hot dishes on them. Whatever that's called. I'm going down again. We're weirdly tired now that I've finished cleaning up. It's just... What the fuck?
One of my stuffed animals fell off my fucking castle bed.
I'm so sorry.
I need to retrieve him.
Since you're coming down, do you want to hang out with me? Help me fill some time?
After I piss.
Okay. I got like 8 minutes of cooking and then 10 minutes of cooling to fill. And I've run out of things to talk about.
But you never.
You know what, Vaughn? I can't even say you're being sarcastic about that because I do very rarely run out of shit to talk about. It's not even that. I just like sat down and crashed a little bit.
What about your dreams?
I can't remember my last dream. I remember waking up and going, someone was touching my dick last night. I remember waking up, and it wasn't a wet dream either. Okay, thank you for the accommodation. My fucking chair went down again. I remember waking up this morning and thinking, I'm not wet. I don't know what the dream was about. It was definitely not about sex. So this is very concerning to me because I'm like, excuse me, what? My dreams have been very weird lately. They're all like adventures that I went on. I'm going on adventures and I'm doing something important, and sometimes my family is there for some reason. Like I remember my dad specifically being in one and like giving me bad advice and like me having to decide if I was going to execute him or something, like a bad advisor. I remember waking up this morning and thinking, I'm not wet. This is the real world. I remember a redhead. My dreams sometimes are weird. They're just weird. And I can't describe them better than that. Like, I very rarely have dreams about real life situations. It's, at least ones I remember. The ones I remember, even in little bits and pieces, are always, like, very weird fantasy scenarios. Which I guess makes sense considering how much fantasy I read. But, like, it's a whole thing. I do remember having dreams where I wake up and I have to, like, take a minute. Do you guys have those dreams where, like, you wake up and you have to take a minute to know if you're, like, which is the real world, the dream or this? I think worse than nightmares for me. I haven't had a nightmare in a very, very long time. I just have weird-ass dreams. No, instead what I've had is the last time I was scared before I went to bed. This is what I'm talking about now, I guess. The last time I was scared before I went to bed was after I watched Nextpo's video essay on the Walton Files. Do you guys know what the Walton Files are? Brief synopsis, the Walton Files are an ARG based off of Five Nights at Freddy's. So they kind of took the concept and ran it with themselves about these two men who started a Chuck E. Cheese style business. And then one of the men goes missing, and then first his kids die, and then he goes missing, and then his wife goes missing, and now his last living daughter is doesn't remember anything, and it's implied she's taking pills. It's one of those things. It's like an ARG, so you kind of have to piece it together bit by bit. Except I refuse to watch them because I watched the Walton Files video, and the bunny scared me so much that I couldn't fucking like sleep. Him and like Jack Walton. Hold on. Let me see. Give me a second. I'm gonna pull it up. Bunny. Fuck. This is really hard to do at this angle. No, not bunny wallpaper. Walton. Nope. W-A. Nope. W-A-T-E-N. Files. Okay. Got this thing. Hold on, let me find the exact image that scared the shit out of me. I'm trying to find the exact image. Hold on, let me go to game time And let me pull up a window capture quickly. Let me pull this down. Hold up. Sorry. There we go. So, this thing. I'm gonna fit to screen this. Ah! This thing. Sorry, I'm trying to stay in frame. This thing right here scared the crap out of me. There's one point where he kills, or paralyzes basically somebody. It kinda looks like this. Killing. Oh my god, this too. This fucking scared the shit out of me. Basically, they're turning it. They're like paralyzing people and like stuffing them in bunny suits because, you know, it's a Five Nights at Freddy's ARG basically. And what else would they do in Five Nights at Freddy's? Except like stuff you into things and like terrify you. So I was seeing this one image of this fucking bunny in my head all the fucking time. This thing. Okay, so you can see the thumbnail. You can see it in the thumbnail for this film theory video. This image, it like kind of like he tilts his head back and forth from the actual ARG, and it scared the shit out of me. Not at the time, but like as I was trying to go to bed, I could not fall asleep. Okay, and let me show you Jack Walton. Jack Walton. Like his, like there's one, this motherfucker, this exact image was in my head, and I kept seeing him standing near my bed. This. I kept seeing this motherfucker standing near my bed, even though I know he wasn't real, and I didn't like see him, so like I wasn't like hallucinating or anything, but like in the dark, like you know how you kind of like imagine things, and like I would just imagine him there, and I was just sitting there like, oh, okay, I'm really scared right now, and I had like a full-on fucking panic attack. It was awful. It sucked. I have those instead of anything else, really. Oh my god, I was standing on top of my fucking stove, which is currently baking. Oh yeah, she's puffy. She's very puffy. It's until it puffs up, so I think we are good here. Let's take this out. That is scary. Yeah, no, that thing fucking scared the shit out of me, and I cannot recommend the Nexpo video. His name is Nexpo on YouTube. He's a video essayist, mostly about creepy things on the internet. I cannot recommend him enough. He's really, really good. I love his voice. He's got a great ambience. He's got a great ambiance. But god fucking damn, the amount of like, ah! I felt for like nights on end. That happened to me with Five Nights at Freddy's at first too. Like, I just couldn't do it. I kept seeing the things coming towards me in the night, even though, like, it wasn't, like, hallucinating, but, like, my own imagination playing tricks on me sort of thing, where you're just like, I know it's not there, and I'm not hallucinating it, but, like, oh my god, can I see it? Woo, that's hot! Okay. Geesh! Hold on. The dick has kind of disappeared, but I can show you the dick. He's missing a ball. But otherwise he's there. Let me garnish this with basil quickly. Try not to actually touch the thing. I'm garnishing... Oh, actually, this is a better idea. I gotta let it sit before I like try and eat it, but like it kind of looks like a tree, but if you look closer, it's a dick squirting. Holy shit, that's amazing. That's iconic and show-stopping, and I love myself so much sometimes. on, come look at this quiche dick. Ow, and enjoy the quiche. Come look at this. Okay. I'm having a fucking time right now. Ooh, okay, so I need to spend like a couple minutes letting this cool down. You can kind of see the ball. She's kind of just in there. She's settling. It's a piece of pie dough. I do love that pie dough. It's good pie dough. It's a really good recipe for pie dough. For like savory pies. I'm gonna take my Instagram picture quickly. Although I guess fixing my garnish a little bit. Because it looks more like a... Ah! Why did I do that? It looks like more like a dick that way. Like a slightly curved dick. Very slightly curved. Because that looks like... The ball kind of now looks like the head. Because it's missing the other ball. So it looks like a dick without any balls. Either way, it's phallic.
Sorry, I lost my water bottle in my bed. Oh my god, that's so cute.
Dick. No, don't go. You promised you'd stay here with me and fill some time.
Can I get some water?
No.
Yeah, fucking prick.
Can you actually hand me the Dr. Pepper while you're in there? I'm gonna make myself a rum and coke.
Yes. Well, a Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, close enough.
A rum and doctor.
A rum and pepper.
A rummy doctor.
A rummy pepper. Peppered rum.
No, that's actually the worst out of all of them.
Peppered rum?
Yeah.
How?
I don't know, that just sounds the worst.
No measuring. We die like dicks. Wait, men.
Yeah.
Men have dicks.
I
Some
feel
of them.
like you've got dick brain right now.
I've got dick on the brain.
Like, what's up with that? You good?
Well, I started explaining what a dicklet was at like, in 15 minutes into my stream. And that's just kind of been the theme so far. That and me ranting about Wheel of Time and how I don't think it's a very adaptable franchise because it's a book and a half of like kind of plot, but mostly setup.
I'm sure Hollywood could do something with that.
Like they're gonna turn it into like a mainly adventure
Like, not
thing.
anything good.
No,
but
they're
they
gonna
could
turn
do
it into a
something
mainly
with it.
adventure thing, and I'm just gonna be like, this is not going to work. Also, I've already seen, like, in the trailer, Nynaeve is naked at one point in, like, a hot spring, and I'm like, there is no way that woman would do... That woman is, like, blushing about the fact that she's wearing, like, basically...
Balls!
You know how, like, traditional, like, different types of Arab clothing,
Yeah.
quote-unquote, are, like, more see-through?
Yeah.
That she like ends up wearing that one in disguise one time and she's just like, I feel so awful right now and so naked. I'm showing so much skin. I want a high collar and like long sleeves right now. And it's not like she's a prude. She's just like grown up and like basically Protestant England. You know? So honestly, the idea that she would be naked for anything, even for land, they don't really like get together until like halfway through book 2. Get together. They don't really get together until like I haven't even gotten there yet. But like they don't really like realize they're like really into it for each other until like halfway through book 2. And also romances in this thing don't they kind of happen like Tolkien romances where they just kind of like are mentioned once and then oh now they're married. You know?
Yeah.
It's a very Tolkien-esque way of writing and like but unlike Tolkien, the main character is extremely affected by the politics of the world. Like, to the point where, like, he's actively meddling in them and has to learn about them to get through his thing. Whereas Frodo, the politics of the world are kind of incidental to him getting where he needs to go and throwing a ring in a fire.
Well, a volcano is a different thing.
A fiery volcano!
I'm just saying, volcano is not fire.
Can you hand me a spoon so I can mix this, please?
This is a knife.
We don't have enough knives. Can you please hand me a spoon? A little spoon. I don't know what happened to like half our knives. Why are we missing so many knives?
I've been eating them.
Can you stop eating them? We are running out.
Nah.
You can't butter your bagel without any knives.
I use a spoon.
That objectively hurts me, and I hope you realize that.
Good.
Actually, my hips do really hurt right now.
Do some squats.
How is that going to help?
Stretches out your hip muscles.
Kinda.
Well, no. Well, it's not squats, plural. What it would be was you getting into a squat position and holding that.
A squat hold.
Yes.
Okay.
Or you could do a pigeon pose. Also an option. I do like that for hip pain. Butterfly sit.
My knees. My knees.
A butterfly sit is also an option.
I came up and now I'm dizzy.
It's because you're weak.
I really am.
And I hate people who are weak.
I'm literally going to the doctor in early December and being like, hey, I got really weak. I'm really weak now. Like, my hands are losing circulation. Help me.
Oh, fuck. Can you hand me the vitamin D from the cabinet, please?
Are you gonna make me have vitamin D?
If you want to have some, you can. Oh, no, it's... Oh, I moved it so it would be closer. That's right. I forgot.
I mean, yes, last time you had one, you basically put it in front of me and went, you're eating this.
Because I know we're not getting enough sun or vitamin D, honestly. Supplement gang! I hate that it's strawberry flavored.
I'm actually a very big fan of it being strawberry flavored. I basically let that dissolve in my mouth.
Let's see, it contains 625% of our daily value of vitamin D.
Which we're definitely not getting.
Yes, which we are definitely not fucking getting.
When do we go outside?
I mean, I go outside to walk to the train station.
Yeah, I walk to the train station, I walk from the train station to work, and that's the only sun I see all day.
Yeah. And considering that it's New York City in autumn, that means nothing.
Late November.
Yes. Yes, that's the same. Okay. I thought I had said the wrong month. Don't worry about it.
No, you didn't. You didn't say a month at all. I think this might be ready to cut now. It's been about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Can you, actually, they're behind you. I'm just gonna, would be a good knife for this.
Something smooth, not serrated. Costa started sleeping on the couch while I'm very cute.
Yes, he has. Okay. I'm going to retake my Instagram photo before I do this. Okay. F to that dick.
Costa, you're sleeping on plastic butt.
Oh, how am I gonna get this out? Help!
Hold on.
I'll get a plate. We need to taste this so I can leave my stream. Wow, that tastes a lot like pepper. Like the vegetable, not the spice.
Take this. I will serve.
Yes, sir.
Do we have anything as similar to a cake server?
We have spatulas.
Okay, give me the cake spatula. There you go.
I guess that's all we got. We got a frosting thing.
This is not an equipped household.
No. I used a rum bottle as a rolling pin.
Oh my fucking god. We should get a rolling pin.
We should really buy a rolling pin. I bought a pie tin.
Pie plate.
Pie tin.
Pie plate.
No, it's not a plate.
It's a pie plate.
It's not a pie plate, it's a pie tin.
It's not a tin.
Technically it's a pie dish, but you know what? I'm gonna call it a fucking pie tin because I hate the sound of the other ones. We should just put stuff on our Christmas list.
Yeah.
Donate now! No, don't do that. Don't do that.
I mean, if your chat wants to donate to us getting more kitchenware, I'm not gonna say no to that. Did you grease this fucking pan?
No. I did forget.
You are kind of a dumbass sometimes.
I made the fucking quiche, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That's why I said sometimes. It's not a constant state for you, but sometimes it hits and it's like, wow.
I cannot believe you. I mean, I can, but
Like, you sometimes are a dumbass and I acknowledge that.
I just forgot that, greasing was a thing that you're supposed to do.
God, this is what Brie means by me being 75% cunt, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh shit. Hey, keep
Oh my god! Drag Race is going without us. We're gonna have to rewind.
Knife, 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 knife,
I
knife.
mean, it might not stay together once you're fucking got it out, but like, still.
What was that, bitch? What the fuck was that?
Do you want to taste it?
Hold on.
Do you want to be my taste tester?
Sure. It's gonna be hot though.
Then I'll taste it myself, I guess.
Get me a fork.
I'm gonna get you a fork and another plate so that we can, once we're done here, we can get me a plate. What do you think?
It's giving breakfast omelet.
I mean, it is a quiche.
It does taste very heavily of peppers. I don't hate it. I'm just...
Did you eat pepper?
No, I just ate egg, honestly.
Okay. There actually isn't that much pepper in it.
Yeah, it's surprisingly overwhelming everything else. I thought I would taste more onion.
Yeah, there's a lot of onion in there.
Okay, that tasted less like pepper, so maybe I was just eating a piece that was close to pepper.
Maybe. Do you like it is the question.
Yes.
Okay, good. Vaughn approved!
Thumbs up.
Okay. So, thank you all for coming. Thank you, Badger, for staying. I will see you all on Sunday for the finale of Fable. Do remember it's the finale of Fable. Vaughn, the finale of Fable. Vaughn's very into Fable. Other than that, I'm gonna put my plate here so Vaughn can help me get a piece because I can't get my own quiche out. Shout out to my patrons! Nevek, Link, Peter, Hughes, Art, and Ultimate Badger. I am so sorry I haven't fucking fixed that yet. I keep forgetting about it because I'm awful. Remember, there's no stream on next Thursday because it's Thanksgiving. And remember to take that poll on either Twitter or Patreon, depending on what you are, to see which game we're gonna play next. Yeah. Vaughn, you got anything to add?
Have a good Thanksgiving if you celebrate it, and if you don't, I don't know, see if you can find Columbus's grave and spit on it or some shit.
Badger has a better thing opportunity of that than we do because Badger is in Europe.
Happy holidays!
Happy holidays to Happy Thanksgiving, Badger, who is in the Netherlands. You guys don't have that. Anyway, goodbye!